Yo, what's up? Welcome back to another episode of The Sauce. We're off to a great start this week. Had a solid Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. A great Wednesday, actually. Thursday, not so much. Was our first bad day of the week. But this weekend's going to be huge, man. Ton of stuff going on. In this video, we're talking Big 12 football, Texas Tech, Kansas State. Let's go.
Welcome to The Sauce. The Sauce. The Sauce. Hey, get the sauce.
All right, like I said, we got Kansas State on the road at Texas Tech here. The Red Raiders laying 1 point at home. Action is leaning towards the Wildcats here. 61% of the money on Kansas State as of Monday afternoon. Yo, check this out. So more and more Kansas State money seems to be coming in as the week progresses. Books do not move the line at all. We're still looking at Texas Tech -1. Seems like the books may like the Red Raiders here. So let's cap this game. If you're subscribed to this channel, you already know the first step. We're running the numbers through the spreadsheet. According to the analytics, the line for this game should be Texas Tech plus 2.45. So a slight lean on Kansas State there, about a 3-point lean on Kansas State. All right, let's run through a quick breakdown for this game. Now, I know a lot of people are down on Kansas State right now. They started off 3-0. They have now lost 3 straight games. But hold up, let's take a look at their schedule. That's a hell of a stretch. They lose at Oklahoma State, then home against Oklahoma, home against Iowa State. That's the 3 toughest teams in the Big 12 right there. I mean, maybe Texas excluded, but 3 of the toughest teams in the Big 12 right there. Those are not terrible losses. So here are the Wildcats traveling to Texas Tech to play the Red Raiders, and we'll start with some really good news for Kansas State. Skylar Thompson is healthy and playing. He's their quarterback, and if you're unfamiliar with Kansas State football, his health is always a trending topic, at least it has been for the last 2 years. But having Skylar Thompson on the field, although it makes Kansas State's offense head and shoulders better, much better, they still are very reliant on the run. They're still a run-first team. So even though they got their guy at quarterback, if you're able to shut down the Kansas State run game, you can beat them. That's always kind of been the recipe. Which brings us to the question, can Texas Tech's defense stop the Kansas State running game? And honestly, that's a tough one to answer, because if you look over the course of this season, right, you'll see a few games in there where Texas Tech's defense was great, unreal. I mean, they shut down Kansas last week. But if you really take a pause here and take a closer look at this schedule and look at their Big 12 games, Texas and TCU lit the Red Raider defense the f*** up. I mean, torched them. Also, in West Virginia, you might be like, hey, look, they held West Virginia to 20 points. They did hold them to 20 points. West Virginia had like 464 yards of offense in that game, turned the ball over on downs a couple times, a couple fumbles, whatever it was. I actually don't even remember. But West Virginia was moving the ball in that defense pretty easily in that game. Basically, what I'm saying here is Kansas, the Jayhawks, are the only team that Texas Tech defense was able to contain at all. Every other Big 12 game they played, they got smoked. So is there really any evidence here to suggest that Texas Tech will be able to stop or even slow down Skylar Thompson and Deuce Vaughn in the Kansas State offense? I'm not seeing any. Now, in all fairness, Texas Tech should also be able to score some points on Kansas State. But overall, I mean, Tyler Shuck's still hurt. They're still rocking with the backup. I forget his name. Columby, I think it is. I forget his name. I'll put it up on the screen. They're still rocking with their backup. And then for Kansas State, we have their 2 guys that have been their 2 main guys for 2 or 3 years now. Skylar Thompson and Deuce Vaughn. I trust them. I've watched them play 15, 20 football games together. I trust these guys. I trust them to get it done late in the game when it matters. Give me Kansas State +1 here. Kansas State money line, whatever you want to do. I'll probably put a half unit on Kansas State +1, half unit on Kansas State money line. I think this one will make the top 7 bets, maybe even the top 5 bets. We'll see. Final ticket will be posted on KyleKirms.com, 10:30 a.m. Eastern time. It'll have my bet of the day, parlay of the day, my top 3 bets, top 5 bets, top 7 bets, along with every single bet I'm making for the entire day. Make sure you check the website out for that. Also, if there's any major last-minute updates, crazy injuries, money shifts, line movement, anything like that, I will definitely put it on my Twitter, Instagram story, and Facebook. So make sure you check those 3 platforms before you place your bets. College football Saturday is here. We're into week 8 now. Still plenty of football to play, plenty of money to make. Let's have a good one. I'll talk to you on Twitter.